Hi, Carolyn Bennett-Hunter here to share with you a brand new book that's just been released, The Brothers Twin. And this book is actually the fifth and final volume in the Matter series. It's available at Amazon in Kindle and paperback and based on a true story that I found while doing my family history. There were some disturbing newspaper articles that I found pertaining to my aunt, and the first one, it tells how a neighbor, while searching for their missing pet, looked through the window of a house next door that they assumed was vacant, only to discover a skeleton laying on the floor. They called the police, of course, and the remains were identified by her dental records. Unfortunately, after a body has been laying on a floor for that long, and they believe up to 18 months, there's really very little they can do to determine the cause of death, unless, of course, there was to have been blunt force trauma, which there was not. But they could not rule out smothering or some other more subtle means of death. The saddest part of all, her son, who had been living in the house for at least 18 months following her death, was taken away. This story captured the attention of that town for a good long time. The names have been redacted in the article and in my book to protect the names of certain people. But this is a very sad story. And after contacting the coroner and obtaining a copy of the coroner's report, I contacted a modern day coroner to see if, in looking at the results of the toxicology results with modern technology, they might see something that the original coroner might have missed. And I did come to some very surprising conclusions after studying this case. It talks about what happened between that young man and his father. And it also talks about my father, who is the identical twin brother of the brothers twin. And it has my mother in the book as well. And how the events in that family might have ultimately led to what did happen. But you'll have to read for yourself to see what you think. And oddly, as some of you know, there have been mysterious deaths take place. Every single book that I've written in the Matter series has had someone I know or someone that I have featured in the book either die while the book was being written or on the very day the book was concluded. This book was no exception. My own dear mother passed away while I was writing this book. And the brother's twin himself passed away during the final chapter. So no more including live people in any of my books. My next book, of course, is going to feature historical personalities that have been dead for hundreds of years. And Rune's Journey, The Legend of Thule, is an action-adventure that involves lost civilizations, time travel, and dinosaurs. It is a sequel to City Beyond the Deep, a book that was published about 24 years ago. So you can look for that soon. But please, let me know what you think after reading The Brothers Twin. I think you'll find this a very compelling story. God bless.